Well, hello there. Mike,
Hello.
would you like to start and say fucking bugger?
No, what I am going to say is, what the fuck is that?
What do you mean? What do you mean what's this?
What the fuck is that?
What have you never seen this mascot?
No, no, I have not. Now, I feel like before we guess if it's real or not, you should tell us what it is.
Well, I mean, I don't think I need to. This is one of the Roundtree's fruit pastel mascots. Clearly, you can see the fruit.
No.
No.
I'm not sure what it was. They did give the title of the character.
I still think this isn't real.
I mean, it does look like it has cell shading.
Mm,
I know what's going to trip me up, but I'm going to stick to my guns and say that this is fake.
Okay.
I think this is real, and I think that it's
Very, very frightening.
yeah, but I don't know where it's from or why it exists. But it looks real enough that there's like dual shadows on the bottom from different light sources, and the light itself looks like it balances itself properly. The background. Oh, hold up a second.
Hold up.
Hold up.
That ceiling doesn't look right. Fuck, you've got us on this one, Mackie. I'm gonna go with real.
Okay. And Mike?
I'm going to stick with my guns and say it's fake.
Well, Mike, you've beat April. It is fake.
Oh no.
So
Who the
what?
fuck would have this in their house?
So what did it for me is the writing on the poster at the back. Those aren't words in any language. They're barely letters.
I mean,
Yeah,
it could be Cyrillic.
I can't
I
see that
am.
clear enough to
I was
determine what language it is. If
and I
not,
think that's the point. It's not clear enough to even try and make out words because it's not.
If you told me that this was the Russian fruit pastels mascot, I'd believe you. Ah, yes. Have you met Chernobog, god of the demon trees? But
I
let
don't
us start.
like it.
Well, don't worry, Mike. Do you like whales?
Yes, the
What about-
country or
No, killer whales.
well, I like them less than friendly fruit pastel whales.
Well, the reason I mention killer whales is because it's a story we've covered before. Now,
Probably.
killer whales attack and sink a sailing boat off of Gibraltar.
They're clearly aiding the British Empire in its expansion plans.
Exactly. But you've
What
seen
year is
how
it?
like vastly wild it is. Like people are not sure what's going on because there's been 700 interactions of orca attacks on ships since 2020.
Okay, do you know what's funny?
Yeah.
One, you put down to a complete freak accident. The animal was scared. You went into its waters. Maybe you even brushed up against it. Maybe it threatened you threatened their young, etc. Two, maybe three. You go. Do you know what? This might still be an isolated 700.
Look, it's only 700.
700. It's that same fucking orca. His kill death ratio is through the fucking roof.
He's trying to get on the leaderboards.
Well, he's not far away. The thing is like, at what point do you realise that you're the problem?
I mean, I'd probably say after the third one. Especially if I wouldn't be surprised if some of these people were affected twice.
There's a really good chance.
Yeah.
Because if you're, let's say, fishing waters, let's say it's just transport, you're probably going to be taking similar routes, waters, a few times.
Yeah, exactly.
So one of the things that I think is causing all of this issues with the killer whales at the moment is most likely going to be the rise in sea temperatures that's making them stressed.
No,
Any
most likely,
disturbances is gonna kick off everything. And the thing is, I can't even tell you if that's the proper answer to it because killer whales are unfortunately really unpredictable.
They're not called super happy fun whales.
Yeah.
No, exactly. So I think it's just crazy that not only that there's that many attacks, but there's not kind of something done to mitigate people going through those waters.
I mean, something will need to be done. There'll be like one country who'll be like, well, we're putting up a giant orca net.
And then to top it off, you see this giant fucking metal fish floating above you.
God. Now, ages ago on the internet, there was a debate of, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, you're starting something.
Now, do you think it is a sandwich?
This is the hot dog. Do you feel old yet?
Yeah, he's aged well. Do you remember the pepperoni man?
Yeah, 100% pork salami.
Yeah, that's him right there. He's moved up in the world. But yes, so many people are like, oh yes, a hot dog is a sandwich, and then there's lots of debate about like, oh well, if the bun itself is cut into two individual pieces of bread, then it's a sandwich. But until then, it's a hot dog. Well,
but what's a baguette?
Well,
is a baguette not a sandwich? Oh boy, have I jumped? Have I? A
baguette is a sandwich if you cut it in half and then there's two pieces of bread.
But what if it's just folded over? Have I blown the weird news load too early?
No, that is another debate. But an Indiana judge has made a rule about a sandwich. You see, this Indiana judge states that tacos, burritos, are sandwiches. Tacos and burritos. Okay.
But why has that pepper been there for 74 years?
I mean, it's aged as well as this guy.
Do you know what, though? Like, first off, that looks really good. Second of all, if an Indiana judge is ruling on it, why are they using Texas food? The restaurant apparently is in Texas.
Yeah.
But I mean, is the sandwich part us defining it as something in between bread? Or is it specifically two bits of bread?
Well, would you like me to get the description? The official...
I would love it.
Okay, then.
Is this the Google segment?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is. An item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with a filling between them, eaten as a light meal.
So, tacos is one tortilla. Burrito is one tortilla. So he's going against his own
the thing is, if you cut it in half, is it then a sandwich?
It will fall out the bottom.
Taco.
It's semi-taco.
That does not work. So, a hot dog can be a sandwich. Not all sandwiches are hot dogs.
Not all hot dogs are born equal.
Can be a sandwich.
Such wise
Especially
words.
if you've got like a rollover hot dog where it's a hot dog in a bun that's it's a baguette that's been cut down the middle, not cut in half. So
It just,
I think that anything that consists of a piece of bread on either side,
Yes.
if he wants to do that, then that's fine, but not cut in half, because then he's ruling out tacos and burritos like a silly bugger.
Yeah, that's
it's
fair.
just more sandwich say.
Well, Mike, do you like
Yeah.
coffee?
No.
No.
I like coffee.
Okay, April.
I'm gonna say this. I love the smell of it. I cannot drink it.
I don't like coffee. It's too bitter.
I love the smell. I
Now,
cannot drink it.
Normally
April.
people like dislike smells and then dislike eating it, but that's interesting. You like the smell.
well, April, what
Mhm.
white liquid would you like in your coffee?
See, I'm going to move away
I don't
from
like
the
where this is going.
because I'm lactose intolerant, so I'd like to say oat milk. But if this has anything to do with semen,
I'll tell you right
then you
now.
can knock
I'll
off.
tell you
Or
right now.
breast milk.
It isn't milk.
right, I like oat milk.
Okay. What white liquid do you think I'm referring to?
Is it semen?
No, it's not.
Is it arsenic?
Is it lemonade?
That's not
I'll
white
tell you right now.
liquid.
You're closer with arsenic because you see, this woman won't face jail time for
For
putting
fuck's
bleach
sake.
in husband's coffee.
Why won't she
Jesus.
face jail time?
Because it seems that she made a plea deal, with her husband, and instead of attempted murder, she's been downgraded to 2 counts of adding harmful substances to food and drink.
But like,
I personally feel like that's that the judge is going to make a bad decision on this, because if she's willing to kill someone and then like will try to murder someone that's her partner, then she's going to do that again if she gets released. So I don't agree with that.
Yeah, also, he caught her on video putting bleach in the coffee. Also, wouldn't you notice bleach in coffee?
You'd be surprised at how strong and shit coffee can be. If she's adding
guess.
small amounts of bleach, it will still do a lot of damage.
Well, now.
this is very much the fucking goofy "I'll fucking do it again" meme.
Oh, yeah,
It
almost
is,
certainly.
isn't it?
Now, obviously, this person drinking coffee. Next person drinking nothing at all. Now, Mike.
Well, they lasted about 3 weeks then before dying.
No, apparently not, because apparently this woman has claimed she hasn't eaten or drunk anything in 16 years.
I don't believe it.
Yeah, I watched a documentary on this. So there's like doctors, a highly qualified doctor actually, and people in her village all back her up. But apparently she makes amazing food. The guy who went and spoke to her had a meal with her, and she made like a kick-ass dinner. It's physically impossible for that to happen.
Yet here we are.
Yeah, I think that she either sleepwalks and eats in her sleep or something if she can't
Yeah,
remember doing it.
I believe
Well,
it's
she's a
something
very
like
good
that.
liar.
The last bit of that opening blurb says that the doctors confirmed that there was no evidence of any food in her intestines.
At
That's
the
anything
time.
like that's no but that's no trace. That's not just you have no food. That's nothing. That's like you haven't had food in X amount of time.
She had a colonic.
Yeah. But I can't really put my finger on her, because at the end of the day, it is possible for people to survive without food. It's been clinically done with an obese man who was only allowed water, and he was clinically starved for, I think it was like a year and a half. But
She hasn't used the toilet in 16 years.
no, the thing is though, is that you need to go to the toilet to get rid of your waste toxins in your body. So the excess urea, the this, that, and the other that your body actually uses to survive. If she hasn't ate or drank anything, then that's a fib. It might be the case that she's got like a stoma or something that she pumps into her stomach, and that's why she's not lying when she says that there's nothing in there. She could be like mentally unwell, but that's just
It's
insane if it is true.
It's one of those things I'd really love to yell bullshit on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it's also one of those things I kind of can't. Now,
I mean, is it one of those things where like she'll tell someone and they'll be like, "Yeah, bollocks," and then she'll do it for like the 3 days to prove it, and people will be like, "Yeah, no, of course it is," and then everyone will piss off and she'll do it, and then the next time it will happen again. She'll only actually do it when someone is paying attention.
like she just gets like adrenaline shots. But
She's like Mr. Burns.
oh
You know,
god,
she
yeah.
gets kept alive by like a
Just on a
fucking
drip.
concoction.
That's how she's eating. But Mike, you know how you said you liked the smell of coffee?
Yeah.
I can't believe you're polluting the world. Because the smell of cooking food is actually air pollution, a study finds.
So
Yes, you see, the smell of it is actually impacting the air quality.
Scientists love to moan about shit that they shouldn't moan about.
Of course they do.
I mean, like, moan about things that aren't physically impossible to avoid.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, don't cook. If if that shit ain't raw and bland, then it ain't food.
Now, I mean, boy, do they have the diet for you coming from a woman in Addis Ababa. It's not
wow.
eating.
I
Well-
find it funny though that like there's so many news articles out there that deliberately making people panic. You know, it just
You're
calm down.
polluting the earth by cooking.
Now, April, your snake,
Yes.
can she eat bread?
No.
Because it'll kill her, correct?
Correct.
Now, someone didn't get the message, because I think they were trying to make a snake dish. You see, bread loaves have been recalled in Japan after rat remains were found.
Oh.
Someone didn't do their homework.
And thus made the rats poo. No, it's oh God.
No,
Normally-
not rat feces, rat remains.
Oh shit! No, I didn't fully. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, it's not poo, it's the straight up remains of rats.
Oh shit! Okay, no, that's even worse.
Yes, it
It's
is.
the poor people who ate those. Oh, that's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Well, I've got something that'll give you more heebie-jeebies. Mike,
Oh boy. Yeah.
do you like egg?
Yeah.
Do you like squid?
Yeah.
Do you like squid egg?
No.
What if it was this squid egg? You see, this restaurant has sparked controversy after serving of alien-looking raw octopus egg.
I mean, hey, it looks pretty cool.
It does look cool. I don't think I'd ever eat the bastard, but
That's only slightly unrelated. I saw a what was supposedly a chicken breast the other day, and it looked a little like that because it must have gone through the separator like partially,
fair.
and it looked like to the point where someone questioned whether chickens can get breast cancer.
Dear God. But yes.
Well, that's the thing I've never thought I'd hear coming out of someone's mouth. So
Ah,
thank
you
you.
know, like you
This
hear
is,
weird
this is
stuff on weird news.
2024.
It is weird news,
Mhm.
April. Shit happens. Yeah, I don't
It
think
does
I'd eat
indeed.
this. April, do you think you'd be down for raw? It's raw octopus egg.
I don't think I'll be able to stand the texture, and if it smelled
Same.
weird, I'd have to give it a pass. But like, I'm all up for using different types of food, like eating cats and dogs and things. I'm all for it because it's different cultures for starting with. What I care about is the husbandry.
Yes.
And if we're able to like change the way that we eat as a species to include different things, it's going to mean we're going to get a healthier diet. But that's going a bit too far.
Yeah. I mean,
in
everyone's
my
all
eyes.
about bugs for the this new superfood is bug.
True, yeah, I've heard that.
But alas, next, April. If you married an individual,
Hmm.
would you like to know at least what their gender is before you are fully married?
I mean, I don't think I would personally be asked, but if you have a sexual preference for gender,
Yes.
then
let's
yes,
say
it would make
let's say
sense that you would know
hypothetically
the
you
gender
do.
of your partner. And if someone's managed to keep it a secret for that long, then well done.
Well, you see, man is shocked to learn that his wife of 12 days is a man.
I mean, that's fine. That's 12 days, and they probably didn't do anything together to start with. So I
I'm,
can
I'm,
they
understand
didn't.
the
I'm gonna
misunderstanding.
say probably might be the understatement.
Oh yes,
there.
you see,
Yeah.
as you can see here,
Oh.
yeah, the man allegedly met his bride on the internet before hitting it off. The two decided to meet in person, and they said, "You're my future wife."
I mean, if that's them, he's wearing an awfully lovely dress. But why would you put yourself in that position when that could be quite dangerous? You
Those
know?
attempts to hide his identity are fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
um, I mean, if they want to be a different gender, it's a shame that they're not able to express themselves
Yeah.
with someone who wants. Why is this news? Why is this news?
Look, I'll tell you right
This
now.
just seems like a.
Tell you right now, been a slow week. Honestly, been a slow week.
It just seems like, if Indonesia can't have people who want to express their gender in their own ways, Indonesia needs to step up its game.
Oh yeah. But April. If
All of these are directed at me. Yes.
well, you see, if Ethan and Rachel
Uh-huh.
decided to ask you to babysit their child,
Yes.
and then they disappeared
Uh-huh.
after asking you for money,
Wait, hold up. They give me the Ben. I
yes,
look after it.
yes,
They disappear and then ask me for money.
no, they ask you for money and disappear.
I would ask them what's wrong and I would try and help them, but that sounds shady as fuck.
Oh yes, because you see, a nanny was left with a 5-month-old child after parents disappeared with her money.
Wait, hold up.
Yes.
No, hold up though. Aren't you supposed to pay the nanny, not the opposite way around? You pay me for my child. Goodbye.
Holy shit.
Months.
No, because what's even more wild here is you could come back and be like, yeah, she paid me to take the baby and then leave.
Yeah, well, no,
Wow.
because their order salary said, "Hey, okay, I'll give you a monthly salary, and I'll pay you at the end of the month." So that is her money. They're disappearing with her money, as in the money they were going to pay her.
I mean, if someone disappeared for longer than they were expected to disappear, and I was left with their child, I wouldn't continue to look after their child. I would go to the police and give the child to the police.
But if you're the nanny, you've probably formed some semblance of bond to this child.
Yeah, but if
And
I'm
probably-
not getting paid and they've pissed off, I'm not taking legal guardianship over the Ben.
Yeah, I know. They've literally fucked off to live their life somewhere else.
Wow, what dicks!
Yeah.
Just
I,
giving it up for adoption, you wankers.
Well,
Fuck
after a
me.
while, because obviously they were like, "Oh, we're going to sort some inheritance, so we may be gone a while." That's why they were like, "We'll pay you a monthly salary."
If it's the case that she knew they were gone for a couple of months, and then that's fine. If they didn't come back after that, then the baby's gonna get handed to the police because I would think they're dead. But
Yeah.
what wankers those parents are. Jesus
Oh yeah, they're
Christ.
assholes. Absolute assholes. Fuck them. Now, speaking of children, how will
Don't want
AI
any.
learn from children?
They'll learn what the new word bussin means.
Exactly. But to learn that, they'll need to strap a GoPro to their head.
What?
Yep.
I don't like it.
What's wrong? What? You don't like strapping GoPros to children?
No.
Okay, fine, Mike. How about if, do you know, like, Asda? You know how they have a giant sign?
Giant sign that says Asda?
Yep. You know that sign?
Okay. Yes.
Have you ever thought, what if there's a woman living in that sign?
I'd like to try and see
Well,
a
I
C
have-
and an S.
Yeah, I have now.
You see, this woman was living in a supermarket rooftop sign for a year without anyone noticing.
What? Good on her. Like, how? I wonder how cheap that would have been.
Free, because you were living in a sign.
Yeah, but like, what a great hiding place. Good on her. How flooring a computer and a coffee maker? Hold up.
Damn.
How did she get found out?
People would see her from time to time, and all of a sudden, she would vanish.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, everyone knows the ghost of the family care store.
Oh no. The woman didn't tell police how did she discovered that the Family Fair supermarket sign was accessible via the door on the roof, or how she even made her way up there without people seeing her, considering there was no ladder for anyone to climb. She was dubbed the Roof Ninja by
Yeah,
police because of a disappearing act.
yeah, do you not like the roof
Fucking-
ninja?
I'm down for the Roof Ninja. I want to meet her. Like how
I want to know how she got there.
yeah.
I love
exactly.
the
Yeah.
I love the last line of the article though.
She apologized and went to find another rooftop sign.
She's on to the next Family Fair. That's where she's going. Oh my god! Can you imagine her in the roof of a Pizza Hut?
Where she went, I do not know. It's like
Wow.
where the lone wanderer went. It's like a fucking end of Fallout.
That's crazy.
Now, what do a dog and a panda have in common?
Oh, Mike, you can have this one.
They both have legs.
Way well done.
Well, no, they're the same thing in a Chinese zoo. Because
Oh, boy.
Chinese zoo's under fire after yet
Oh.
again dyeing a
not
dog to
again.
resemble a panda.
I thought the last one we saw was them dressing up in bear costumes.
Oh no, that's a chow chow. It's not a panda.
Oh, look
It's just a chow chow.
That's the most depressing zoo I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, someone even say it was a shit zoo.
Oh my god.
Hey. I
But-
deserve a fucking round of applause for that. Thank you
The
very much.
fact is, Chinese zoos do this all the time, and I just don't know how they get away with it. I guess there's just no laws. It
It's
says
showing the wrong
well,
animal in a
it-
zoo.
it says they're under fire, but like, I mean, maybe a government official went there and was like, "Hey,
No, they've literally set them on fire.
poor dogs."
They've been caught. They've set them on fire.
Oh
Fucking
my
hell.
god. Well, speaking of setting things on fire, a butcher. Well, I guess they would more keep the stuff raw and then you can set it on fire later. Now,
That's called cooking.
I know, but that's also air pollution, Mike.
Oh, god damn it.
I know. Now, Mike, where would you go to get... Where's your local butcher?
Opposite my work.
Okay, and has it ever moved location?
No.
Have you ever heard of a mobile butcher?
Yes.
I'd never heard of this, but I don't know why there's a fucking abattoir on wheels. Now, you would have thought a mobile butcher wouldn't be doing shit on the spot. Surely not. At least that's my logic anyway. But,
A mobile live butcher.
yeah, mobile butchers mistakenly kill families' pet pigs in Washington
Oh,
State.
no.
I mean, if they're showing up at the wrong address, two things. One, why isn't it? Thank you very much for that. Why isn't it the case that they checked to see what pigs needed to be slaughtered and speak to someone before they slaughtered the pigs? And two, like, no, just
God,
like
that puppy's seen some shit.
Jesus wept.
Yes. Yeah, but like
Sorry.
I just don't know why their logic is, you know,
How do you accidentally...
like also yeah, like just like April said, why don't you go and ask someone, "Hey, are these the pigs I'm here to harvest?"
I'm here to
Both
do the
Patty
job.
and Betty were laying in a big pool of blood, a mess, and one of them had shackles on her.
No.
They still
They
think you went to
imprisoned.
Washington, yeah?
It was imprisoned.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Now, Mike,
Yeah,
if you had a boat,
yeah.
how would you hide a boat?
I have a feeling I know what this is. Is this the guy who dug a trench around his boat so it was stationary?
Oh no, that's a great idea, Mike. But I'd like you to I'd like you to tell us if you can
Yeah.
see the boat. So this is a
Uh,
man who can you see the boat?
yeah, it's right there,
Where?
right in the middle.
Did he paint a picture of a boat
He's
onto his
painted a
fence?
picture of a boat on the fence.
Yeah, but the boat is behind the fence.
Yeah,
Why
because you
would-
can see the top
what?
of the boat.
Well, no, that's an extension of the fence. Clearly,
It's a house extension.
no, just the fence extension.
Fucking hell.
What goes through people's heads?
I don't know, but that's a decent painting.
It is a
I know.
decent painting. Yeah, he gets a realistic painting of a boat to hide his boat. What do you think? People are
Bet
just
you-
going to look at that and go, "Ah, yes, that's a tall wall."
I bet you though it's like a completely different brand of boat that he's got. You know, it
It's not even the same. Doesn't even look the same.
Oh, yeah, I painted a boat.
He just doesn't want people to know that he's got like a supercharged twin-engine boat, and instead he's got something crappy.
I just don't understand. If his logic is to hide it, why paint a boat? And then, not only that, paint a boat and then go on the news about saying, I've painted a boat to hide
I've
my
painted my
boat.
I mean, people aren't the smartest, Mikey D. I think
No,
we've seen
I am aware of
weird
that.
news.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
he
fully
did-
aware.
He has technically done what they asked him to do,
Yes, I suppose that is technically
even
true.
even though the fence probably needs to be about a foot taller.
Yeah, probably. Now, would you like to see even better art?
Yes.
Not
Well-
possible.
So
Oh, well.
Are we going to go back to the fruit pastel man?
No. This is it. You see, Gina
Oh
Reinhardt
no!
demands the National Gallery of Australia remove her portrait.
Yeah, I'm going to
Well,
level with
too.
you, boss. I think she's perfectly justified.
Yep. hmm
Now, which
That
one's the
is-
painting?
That's a fucking disservice. That is the poor woman.
That is not Pog.
I mean, did the person who drew it not like her?
I mean,
That's what's coming
it
across
looks
as.
like the Elephant Man.
Have you seen the Cristiano Ronaldo, but definitely not Cristiano Ronaldo
Yes.
statue? It's
Yeah.
like that.
Oh my god. Just. You know what? That's not the only painting we have this week either.
Woo.
There's a third painting.
Pog.
Now, we have a new monarch.
Unfortunately.
Have you seen his painting?
I feel like I'm about to.
You see, King Charles's painting is a warning about the future of the monarchy, how the artist behind King's fiery painting used the red of the Welsh Guards and an endangered butterfly.
Is he? Are they trying to tell us that the Welsh are going to die out?
I don't know. However, this is the painting.
That looks fucking violent, man. That looks like he's trying to. That just looks like he's like next on a hit list.
I love it. It's
Doesn't
just like, did you spill your ketchup on it?
Make
What's
it-
this?
To make it worse, his hands are not in proportion.
No, they're not. Did one of those eco people throw soup on it?
Saucy fingies.
I don't know why. He just looks like he's been in a war.
It looks like he's surrounded by the blood of all the colonial enemies he's made.
It's
Oh, all of
ridiculous.
them.
I love it. I love it. It's great. Harry, William, come look. Look at Papa.
I like the artist looks like he's hesitant to show this off. Like he's went on a psychotic break and he's like, I'll take it back now.
I love that. I love that he's pulling it away, just like, Oh, I can't wait to see how much all the painting I paid for. Look at this shit. Oh, right.
Oh
Go
Jesus!
back, go back down, go back down. It looks like, look at his hands. It looks like he's painted it with them.
So you're saying you painted this with your feet? I see. Interesting. Interesting.
I like how I've got my ears in proportion.
And who helped you do it? Oh, your children, did they? Fucking hell. Honestly, it's so stupid. Now, how long has it been found out that HMRC leaves callers on hold for? How long do you think?
I don't know,
Oh
probably half an hour.
no, it's gonna be like 4 hours.
You're not thinking high enough. You're not thinking King Charles reign enough. Because HMRC leaves callers on hold for 800 years, says
That's going to be a
Spending Watchdog.
combined, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, it's more than doubled to 800 years.
Well, that's what you get for the Tory government. That's all I'm gonna say.
People never thought I'd live this long. God damn it, Charles. I'm working at HMRC. Takes a while. With these fingers. Now, Mike.
Yeah.
A barrister and a sleepwalking expert walk into a tribunal. What happens?
I don't know, but this feels like the start of a joke.
It does, doesn't it? Because a barrister and a sleepwalking expert face tribunal after falling asleep at an inquest.
Oh, they weren't two different people.
No.
You've been bamboozled.
Now, have you ever fallen asleep after eating a baked potato?
For fuck's sake.
Ah, that potato. Oh, it hits different.
What was in the baked potato?
It made
Frozen.
her literally baked. It was a weed potato. I just don't get the logic, man. It's just like, what the fuck? Oh, honestly. Now, Mike,
Yeah.
I have just found legs of a woman on the side of the road. Who should I call?
Okay. The police.
Well, they did do that, and they found that it was a discarded sex doll.
Wait, why just got the legs? They're the best part.
Oh, they're well, you see, I can't think of anything. I can't think of a segue.
I mean, I'm probably morbid enough that I would have made sure that they were human legs first.
Jesus. Well,
Okay,
speaking
we're
of
only not come to your house, Mike.
well, speaking of legs, the basic dance move paralyzing little girls in China.
Is it that move?
Yes, it is a backbend that is considered to be a move that is
That's
crucial in Chinese folk dance.
3.9%. Damn.
Because the fact is they're training from an early age, and obviously they're training to do these specific moves. It's like, yeah, no shit, you're going to injure yourself.
I suppose it's the same reason why you are generally not recommended to do weight training until you've reached adulthood,
Yes.
because you are physically stunting your body by basically manipulating the muscle groups into growing differently.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Mike,
There's your sports fact for the week.
Well, I've got a tech fact for you next, Mike.
Oh boy.
Now, Mike, if I told you I could use AI to read your mind in 2024, how likely do you think that is?
0%.
Well, actually, scientists have created a new tech that can read people's minds with a decent amount of accuracy. 79% accuracy. Higher than you think. Like, 79% is pretty decent.
How do they do?
I mean, reading my mind and using science to connect synapses into information are the two different things. Because I've just read thit through the bits
Yes,
of like
it reads
it
signals
uses
into the brain and transfers it into text in real time.
Yeah, so like that, fairly likely. The
I mean,
fact
it's
that it
still
could read
technically
my
reading your mind.
I, I guess I'm thinking read my mind as like, what am I thinking? And it goes butts, and it's probably right.
Hmm. Well, Mike,
Wait,
Or,
Mike, how did you know what I was thinking?
or about which Norse nation I'm going to play as next on Crusader Kings, not like word for word what I'm thinking at any given moment.
I mean, to be
You
fair,
know,
speaking of Norse nations on Crusader Kings, that may be what we're streaming next, me and you.
maybe.
Now, Mike, do you like long roads?
I couldn't eat a whole one.
Well, this is the world's longest road. Just pierces straight through the desert for 149 miles.
I feel like that road has been on like 900 films.
Almost certainly. I'm pretty sure this is just where they're doing the line.
I'm gonna guess it's Australia.
This is the
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi
this is
Arabia.
the fast, the furious.
Now, it's a good thing I mentioned this road because obviously, maybe you don't want a car. Cars don't do well in the desert. Can you tell me an animal that does really well in the desert?
Horses.
Okay, Mike?
Camel.
Camel. You are correct with camel. Now, would you say there's a lot of camels in the desert?
Probably not as many as you think.
Well, let's just say there's enough for a unique traffic light.
I like
Because
that. I
There's
like
no
that.
road for them to stop at. What is this? This
Well,
is
you see,
adorable.
camel riding is increased by quite a lot, so they've made a special camel traffic light in the middle of the desert.
I
Wow.
love that.
Oh, so it is an actual road. Okay.
Well,
I thought it was just like stuck in the
I wouldn't
sand
say
dune.
it's exactly a road. It's a road people have vaguely travelled on.
I like that. That's funny.
Is that the lesser known song?
Yes, exactly.
The road vaguely travelled on.
Now, do you know Huawei?
Yes.
The company.
Yes.
Now, Mike,
Chinese tech, if I'm not
yes,
mistaken.
Chinese tech. You are 100% correct. Now, Mike,
Yeah.
would you see them in Crusader Kings?
Probably not.
Well, let's look at their R&D department because this is their R&D department. Yeah, this is their R&D
Wow.
complex.
That for some reason that looks more like Europe than China.
Yes,
With
it looks
architecture.
remarkably like France.
That's really cool, but really
Very,
weird.
yeah.
So yeah, Mike, if you you not think this is a castle you'd be sieging?
Probably not.
Oh goodness,
Although, given that we just finished a Civ game, maybe.
that is very true. Now, portals. Do you think they exist?
No, but I believe I saw that article earlier in the day.
You are probably correct. It's just called a TV screen, really. But yes, they've opened
Did
live
someone
portals
flash their
between.
bum?
Yeah, they've opened 2 live portals between different places on the world. So New York and Dublin. Part of the Bridge the Planet initiative.
Someone flashed their bum. Well, multiple people flashed their bums, and someone flashed their boobs as well.
Just
so
mooned the portal.
yeah, but the best thing is that someone in Ireland decided to put their phone to the camera, and guess what was on their phone? Twin Towers.
Mm,
Yeah.
Look, New York's forgotten about that. It's fine.
the
Oh,
love
have they
of
now?
God.
Yeah, look, there's the new one in the back. Freedom Tower, I believe. But to end the stream,
Yeah.
I thought, can you tell me the coolest mode of aerial transportation that didn't get a fair shot?
Giant eagle.
Self-powered helicopters.
Well, I'm thinking airship. They're not exactly good. Boats are faster, planes are faster, but goddamn, if the Hindenburg didn't leave an impression. Because there was lots of concepts and futuristic ideas about the future of airships, and I thought we'd have a look at them.
That's the coolest. That's like Noah's Ark in the sky. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a blimp aircraft carrier.
Cool.
That's some Command and Conquer Red Alert type shit.
It looks cool as shit.
Yeah.
Ah, the airship. It looks like a... It just does look like a boat with wings. I love how it's like an actual scene. Just in case
It's
you
like a
weren't aware.
bathtub
The
with a
even
fish on
finer
top.
print says not actual scene.
Yeah. This one? Yeah, literally just... If you've got a picnic basket and a long balloon, you're done.
I
You're
love how the
good.
book sitting on the side of that, like that's just really jovial,
Just a...
and it's not haphazard or anything.
Honestly, what I like is the little, like, almost flapping blimp in the back, which looks like it has wings that are flapping. And there's this thing, which looks like if the ancient Greeks and their triremes
Yeah.
invaded France and then didn't know what to do, so they were like, ah, fuck it, strap a blimp to them. Of course, we've got the skyscraper airport for the city of tomorrow, where all your blimps can land. More aerial landing field. Ah, yes. Visions of the hybrid airship.
That looks like a toaster.
It does.
No, a sandwich toaster.
Feels
Yeah.
like a science fiction film.
Yeah,
It also
for
looks
sure.
like
Or
it looks like a
harmonica.
heater. I'm expecting heat
Yeah.
to come out the front. I mean, then again, it is filled with helium, so
If you look closely, it's got 4 USB ports.
it does. Oh my, it's just a router. Oh god. Ah yes. Look at the future of Zeppelins. Long, luxurious. Ah,
Beautiful.
so wise.
I don't like the fact that it's pointing down in that picture. It just thinks.
I don't
Pointing
like
to
the
things
fact
to
that there's a
come.
giant fucking hole in it.
Ah, look. 2 days to Europe in the flying hotel.
Beautiful.
Okay, now that was a really good Poirot episode.
Murder on the flying hotel. This thing looks like it's heading to the World Cup. This is England's entry.
Oh god.
What's the next one? The next one looks like a.
Oh, the
I
Iron
have-
Ship.
Right.
That actually, if you Google Teesside University, that building is there.
Wow.
Also, like, this one, the future dirigible without hangar, right? I get, helium is lighter than air. That doesn't look like it would be fucking stable.
No,
No, don't
At
worry about
all.
it's made of metal as well.
Like,
don't
one
worry about
a slight side breeze would push it so far off course.
It's an inflatable ship.
By the
Impervious to
Russian
everything but the
inventor, of
Zephyr.
course. But yeah, that is the future of airships. I wonder when we're
Why?
going to get them.
Oh,
I hope tomorrow.
I really want the router ship.
I want this Viking-looking motherfucker at the top. Look at him.
I want the flying hotel.
Yeah.
Or the
I really make
trireme.
money out of this.
Like, it takes 2 days to get to Europe. Apparently, 2 days to get to Europe.
It's a steal.
Pretty sure it did take, like, weeks to get to Europe. On a Zeppelin. But, like, I mean, I don't think they were ever going to take off. Like, they're just too cumbersome.
But
I mean, yeah, true. But I just don't think, like, Zeppelins, I think, are very cool and are very, like, fun to look at in, like, steampunk and things like that. But
Yeah.
planes do it better. And, like, ships were faster and carried more people. So you're just really in a really slow air balloon.
You're just a shit air balloon.
But yes, that is the end of Weird News. Very bizarre this week. There was not really much consistency other than various paintings.
It was all works of art.
Indeed. But yes, thank you, April and Mike, for joining me. And thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. And we shall catch you
Yes.
later. Goodbye.
thank you. Bye.